Okay, people, I'm gonna have you do something before we go any further. Down here, I should have had you do this earlier when we made that first 1 by 6 rectangular mullion. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna rename it. So if I right click there, I can go to rename, and I'm just gonna on the front of this say FRAME. That way it's easier to recognize. Frame dash 1 by 6 rectangular. Okay. So next step I want to do is I want to go into my wall and go down to curtain wall. My last one I created was the horizontal louver infill. So now I can go and I can edit the type on that. And now I'm just going to call this, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this one, and I'm going to call this frame. You know what? I can just call it frame for right now. Um, Frame dash louver. Okay, it's the frame for the louvers. So I'm going to say okay. And now in this instance, I have some very specific dimensions I are going to go in. Now, this panel system isn't going to be empty like the one we just created for the horizontal louvers. What we're going to do here is say, for this frame, we want to use our horizontal louver infill. Okay. Then here for the vertical grid, we want maximum spacing, and we want that number to be 3 feet 4 inches. Okay. Now, when we go down for the horizontal grid, that's going to be the horizontal portion of the frame. I'm sorry, we just did the vertical. Now we're going to do the horizontal portion. We're also going to be, I think we're already there, maximum spacing. We're going to go 6 foot 8 inches. Okay. Then where we have these horizontal and vertical mullions down here, we're going to use that one that we created, right? Remember the one we created down here, which is the 1/4 inch by 4. And I'm going to click there, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to say Control C. And then I'm just going to Control V paste. Control V paste. I already have it there. In the horizontal, Control V paste, Control V paste, and I'm going to hit OK. Now I'm going to go back to my first floor plan before I draw anything, and I'm going to say I want to draw, right, my new frame louver. I'm going to say the base constraint is level 1. I'm going to say the top constraint is going to be level 2. And I'm going to come in here. I'm going to come back a couple inches, maybe a foot. And I'm going to draw all the way across here to the other side. And it takes a few seconds because it's thinking, and there's a lot of little elements in these panels. And then when I get there, I'm going to click on this wall, and notice I drew it right to left, so the arrows are on the inside. I want to flip that to the outside, right? And once I flip it to the outside, then if I go to a 3D view, hopefully what I've got is a curtain panel that has these louvers in it right now. Okay. So I've got a curtain panel, I've got louvers, and then we're going to go about the business of trying to kind of edit the profile. You know, we'll see what this looks like in the next video when we pick up, but I want you to go ahead and get this portion of it drawn, and then we'll move on to our next video. Okay.